Hey everyone, how's everybody doing out there tonight? Well, it's Monday the 8th, and we're getting close to the real Black Friday. But I started my Black Friday sale a little early this month because of all the shipping concerns and that sort of thing. And I wanted to just make sure that everybody had a chance to get what they want, get it shipped to themselves or to whomever they may be getting it for in plenty of time. So I'm going to wait here just for a couple of minutes to see if anyone else joins. In the meantime, I'd love to for you to say hi and tell me where you're from. And right now, up on my easel here, I've got checking his list, which is one of my newest original paintings. I just felt like I really wanted to paint Santa Claus this year. And since I haven't had, I'll say, a ton of experience doing portraits and that type of thing, I get a little nervous with those types of things. So I ventured into it, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out. Hi, Lisa from Georgia. How are you tonight? And bear with me because I've got another screen over here, so I can't look directly at you so I can see the comments. But I'd love to know who's out there and say hi, if you would. Hi, Anita from Maryland. So far we got the East Coast. We got anybody in the Heartland or out West? Okay, well, I don't want to take a lot of your time. What I wanted to do was, besides show you some of my latest pieces, again, this one being checking his list, original pastel painting that I'm pretty happy with. I like the texture on his suit, his jacket. It really looks like velour or suede, that type of thing. So I think that came out really good. Hi, Denise from Daytona. How are you? And hi, Nancy from South Carolina, and Jeanette from Arkansas, and Lauren from Kentucky. This is awesome. This is so great. So one of the first things I want to do is remind everyone that I can tip over my easel, but that my Black Friday sale started yesterday. It's going to go for about a week and a half. On my website, which is markgrasso.com, the code BlackFriday21 gets you 35% off. Any orders over $300, you get a free calendar of your choice. Let's see who else joined. Hi, Robin from San Antonio. Okay, so what I wanted to do tonight was remind you a little bit about the different calendars that we have, and then show you a few different things, give you a few, I'll say, special purchases that are even better discounts than the Black Friday code. But there's limited quantities of those, so you'll have to use the link that I provided in the description of this live session to go to the page that has these special prices. Okay. Hey, Janine, how are you? How's Arizona tonight? Okay, so first off, just a quick reminder, and I did some of these in my last live show, so bear with me. For those of you that may not have been able to join me, this is my fine art calendar. I think it's like 9.5 by 17.5, and you get to pick what art is on the cover page, and you get to actually set the month that you want it to start. In this case, it's starting in January, but you could start it in December and go through December, that type of thing. But then there's a few different types, or I'll say styles. I've got a seascapes, a landscapes, Mark's medley. I've got a wildlife one. So there's several different versions of this calendar that I put together for you, but you get to pick what goes on the cover. This calendar does not have the grid, so it's much more, I'll say, fancy from the standpoint of just, you know, hanging for the beauty of the art. I've got my limited edition calendars that, you know, here's the Seascape calendar with various pieces of art for each month. Hi, Bonnie from Iowa. So there's you know, all these different seascapes and coastal scenes in the limited edition Seascape calendar. And then there's also a limited edition landscape calendar, which has Frozen Sunrise on the cover, and then Holiday Barn for December, and Late Snowy Blow for January, and so on. So these are beautiful. They're obviously on my website at themarkrasso.com. One of the menu items is calendars. Okay, so one thing that I've been, I think I gave a little hint in my last live show, was that I now have some merchandise. And I guess those in the business call it merch. So I've got the merch now. And this is item number 1 on the landing page for tonight's show, where I'm offering this tote bag. It's an 18 by 18 inch tote bag. And it's made of spun polyester. It's quite durable. It's got the black straps. And they're quite nice. In this case, I've got the image Down to the Beach printed on it, and that's what the special is tonight. Normally, these would be $43.22, and I've got a special going just for this show where they're $28.95, which includes shipping. So no extra cost for shipping, $28.95. Now, you can get, if you go to the gift store area and you go to merchandise, you can find other totes with different sizes or different images. Okay, so you would just click on the image you want, look at the tote bag, that type of thing. But in this case, I'm offering this version because so many people like Down to the Beach. I just wanted to offer this at a special price so that maybe you would be able to use it when you're heading to the beach. Any questions on that one? If not, I'm going to go to item number 2, which, sorry for the common theme, but I thought this throw pillow was very, very nice. I've got a limited number quantity of these Down to the Beach throw pillows, which are 16 by 16, and they come with the fill, not just a cover. So I'm offering these at a very special price of $34.95. Normally they're $56.69. And the $34.95 includes shipping, and it's lower than the Black Friday 35% off sale price. So again, this is another specialty item. Now, unfortunately, I don't have item number 3 with me, but as I was showing you earlier, this original painting of Checking His List, if you look at item number 3 on the page on my website that I sent you, or that's in the description, this image is on the pillow. So you would have a nice holiday pillow that you would be able to use, and you know, whether you want to use it all year, whether you want to pull it out just for the holidays, but you can see the picture of it. It looks beautiful. Same size. Same price, $34.95. I think it's about 40% off of the regular price. That I want to try to share some of the holiday features and some of the new merchandise that I'm now able to share with you. Let's see. So that's items 1 through 3. Is everybody still out there? Any questions? Every once in a while, someone just say hi, so I know you're still out there, if you would. So, one thing that I think I showed, it's not a specialty item this time around, but I just wanted to show you what the jigsaw puzzles that I'm offering this year are. There's 3 different sizes. I think the small one's 252 pieces, 500, and then 1,000. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. But these are on my website, again, under the gift store area. And they're beautiful. They're quite, they're packed in plastic. The pieces are a little thinner than normal, but they're actually much stiffer and harder. So I actually like them a lot. And I think the tins make it beautiful so that it would be a beautiful gift, and or it just packs away very nicely instead of the big puzzle boxes. A couple other things before I get back to the items on our list. Hi, Holly. How are you? Thanks again. Here's, hi, Dawn. How are you? Here's some magnets. So you could get magnets on in the merchandise area. This one's the plastic style. These are the metal ones. So, sorry, trying to get in there without a glare. The metal ones, this one has artists, Yellowstone Falls at Artist Point. And they're great. They're great to put on your refrigerator or wherever to hold up all those documents and the wedding invitations and all those, to save the dates. Let's see. Let's go on to item number 4, which is the holiday barn ornament. So this is a porcelain ornament, and I'm offering 2 of these at the price of $32.25, including shipping. These are porcelain. They're about 2.75, 2 3/4 inch diameter. They're printed on both sides, so hanging on the tree, it's not like you've got to get them in the right spot. Typically, 2 would be $50.48, but I'm giving a special deal for $32.25 on this. So if you want them, go to that link and item number 4. And just to give you an idea, I mean, all of these ornaments are available in the merchandise section. Here's another ornament just so that you could see it. This one's got glistening glow on it, and this is the snowflake pattern. Let's see. Janine is asking, is Guten offering the tins for the puzzle? No, those are not Guten items. Guten is one of the vendors that my website company uses for producing some of the merchandise. Okay, so that was item number 4. Before I go on to item number 5, there are mugs also available in the merchandise section of my site. Again, the gift store area, and then there's puzzles and special coaster sets, and merchandise. Mugs are available. I think at 2 sizes, 11 ounce and 15 ounce. Yeah, and they are gorgeous. So there's one other thing that I thought was really gorgeous and was better than I thought it would be. And these tumbler water bottles, they are also in the merchandise area. And here I've got winter cardinals printed on it. And oh my gosh, they are gorgeous. I mean, they've got the screw top. It's insulated. Not only do I offer these, but I also offer I'll say like the Yeti mugs or the Yeti warm coffee tumblers, which I don't have one of those, but I do have this, obviously. So back to the specials for tonight. Here is a limited edition print of female winter cardinal, and I'll zoom in a little bit for you. So many people, I wanted to do something so that everybody has a chance to get some art. So what I've done is I've created a version of my limited edition print that has a limited edition logo. And your limited edition print would still be numbered. Basically, the only difference would be it wouldn't be hand signed. So there's versions that you could get that are hand signed. There's versions that you could get that have this digital logo. So I'm offering this digital logo, matted and framed, and it's got an acrylic, I'll say glass, acrylic covering over it. Normally, this would be $225, and I'm offering it at $135, including shipping. Again, so many people love this cardinal, and I wanted to share it with everybody who wants to pick one up. It's printed on the pearl paper, which is it's a thinner, glossier paper than the other fine art paper that I have. But it's just beautiful. So hopefully some of you cardinal lovers can pick this up. Okay, so that was item number 5. Item number 6 is an original. It's a framed original of Winter's End. This just came back from a show. And let me zoom out a little bit. This piece is gorgeous. The frame has, it's hard to tell, but you see the blues in the painting and the bluish gray undermat. Well, there's a similar bluish gray silver in the frame that is gorgeous, and this piece is awesome. So many people have loved it. Just came back from a show, so I don't have any more wall space. So I wanted to offer it to anyone out there. The normal price for this would be $750. I'm offering it, with the Black Friday sale, it would normally be $487. I'm offering it at $450 through this special link. It's ready. I just would have to box it up and ship it to you, and you're either ready to hang on your wall or give it as a gift to a loved one or a really good friend, I would guess. So it comes ready to ship. This is Winter's End. That's item number 6. And then finally, this original painting just came back from a show. And this is Mountaintop Autumn Grandeur, which is a mouthful. Every time I have to say it, I think, why did I name it that? But anyways, this one just came back from a show. Again, I don't have wall space. So my lack of wall space helps all of you out there, anyone who would love to pick up an original at a great bargain. This would normally be $850. With the Black Friday sale, it would be $552, but I'm offering it at $495. Whoever gets in there and clicks buy now will get it. And again, this one's ready to hang. So for the person that likes to hike or loves the mountains, this is a really gorgeous painting. And it's actually from a hike that I took, and had to paint this scene because it was gorgeous. Okay, so that being said, just a reminder, if you want anything on this show tonight, use the link in the description of this show. First come, first serve. There's only limited, obviously the originals, there's one of each. With everything else, there's a limited quantity. So if you're thinking about it, you want to get the great buys, go for it. If you have any questions, I would love to answer questions right now. Whether it's just questions about what I showed you, questions about other stuff, or just generic questions about my art. I would love to answer any questions. So I'm giving you, maybe someone could say hi and let me know that we're still out there live. One thing that, while we're waiting to see if there's any questions that I'll put up here, is I finally finished this painting. Many of you may have seen me working and showing you. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. So many of you may have seen me doing time-lapse videos of creating this. This one, originally I was debating whether it would be Winter Wonderland and that type of thing, and it reminded me of my Silent Night painting. So then what came to me was to name this All Is Calm and Bright. So that's the name of it. And this has already been purchased. It was purchased before I ever finished it. So not that it was a commission. It was just someone saw the videos and they said they wanted it. So tomorrow this will go to the framer. But people are already buying prints, which is great. This is beautiful. I would say that the way it looks on the video, it's much more colorful in person than streaming live here. These areas are much more purpley blue than a grayish blue, and obviously the colors, the lights on the trees are very colorful. And one thing that you can't see is that in person, the snow in this area has almost a glitter to it. I used a special pastel that had glitter in it, so it almost looks like the sparkle of snow in the moonlight. Okay, so let's see. Janine asked, are my paintings oil or oil pastel? Actually, they are soft pastel. These are. I do not use oil pastel. I'm the vice president of the Vermont Pastel Society, and I'm on the board for the Adirondack Pastel Society. And any exhibitions or juried shows require the use of soft pastels, which could be hard, which is just much harder, I'll say, sticker block of pastel. And for those of you that don't know, pastel is basically the same pigment that would be in oil or acrylic paint. It's just in stick form, so it's held together with, basically they'll use water or something like that and form it into a block or a stick and let it dry, and that's what I use to paint. So, here is an example of a Terry Ludwig pastel. These tend to be fairly soft, so I would use these in a later layer because the harder pastels I use underneath and then get softer and softer as I build my layers up. So this one's already gone, but if you like it, you can still get prints. I haven't loaded it such that you could get any merchandise with it yet, but I will probably tomorrow or the next day. And then maybe one last, I'll show you, since so many people liked it, and the original is still available. Ice skating at the farm is still available. And again, this is one of those that has a little more color than is showing up on the screen. But this one came out. Janine, you're using the term chalk. It's similar to chalk in that the consistency, but not in the content, because the content is almost pure pigment, which, for the sake of talking, a box of 30 Terry Ludwigs is probably $200, something like that. So they're quite expensive, and a brand like Henry Rocher pastels, each stick is like $12. So it's not, when you get up into the more pigment and higher quality pastels, they're much more expensive. So it's not chalk like teachers would have used on a chalkboard or kids would have used on the sidewalk. It's pure pigment that's just held together in stick form. How about any other questions? Obviously, you could tell with the last few paintings that I've done, I love the holidays. I love Christmas. I do Christmas Eve dinner for my entire family and cook for days. I've just loved it since I was a kid, and still love it. I love winter from the standpoint, especially the painting it in snow. But I do get sick of it once, here in the Northeast, where it's been cold for, a couple months. I just need a little bit of warmth. So it's nice to get out for a while to head south somewhere to warm up and get a dose of sunshine. But I do love fall. I love winter and painting snow, probably similar to why I like painting beaches and the sea, because of just the flow of everything. And Denise, you asked where are most of my seascapes from. Mostly from either some have been from Aruba, some have been from Florida, some have been from the Northeast coast like Maine and the Cape. One of the painting Rocky Collision that won Best in Show this year, that was actually from a photo that I took last year when we went to Maine and we walked Marginal Way in Algonquin. So, whether it's the Rocky Coast or a beach, I love it all. So any other questions before I let you go to do whatever you've got to do on this Monday night? I appreciate everybody's questions. Let me just scroll through and see if I missed any questions. No, I don't see. So Denise, you like winter as long as you're in Florida, right? That makes sense. Okay, well, if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out. One thing that I may do here in the next few days is I may create some videos on the different types of media, the fine art paper, the pearl paper, metal prints. Metal prints are gorgeous. The big thing is your artwork in your house or office. What style do you typically go with? because the metal prints look very contemporary, like you would see in an office. So if you've got that type of, I'll say, ambiance in your home, then metal prints might be for you. There's also acrylic. There's these images can be printed on wood, which originally when I first saw it or thought of it, I said, oh, I don't know if I like that. But especially if you've got a rustic camp or that type of thing, oh, it looks beautiful. So one of these days I'll maybe go through and do a live show showing some of the different media types. Okay, anybody have any last questions? I'll give you a minute. Oh, yeah. Denise is saying, do I still have any horse racing prints? Yes. That painting is called Home Stretch, and the prints are available in many, many different sizes, and whether you're looking for it to be on paper, whether you're looking for it to be on a canvas, really depends on where you want to put it. But it looks beautiful. That's a beautiful painting. And Denise, if you need help finding it or deciding what to order, just give me a shout. Any other questions? Okay, well, if not, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm going to say thank you. Again, don't forget that if you want to get a great deal on artwork, and you've been, thinking about it, the prices aren't going to get any better than what they are right now. This is the biggest sale of the year. Again, if you use the code Black Friday 21, that gets you 35% off. If you use the link in the description of tonight's live art show, you can get those items at even a higher discount. But that'll only be for a day or two. Okay, well, thank you very much, and you all have a great evening, and I look forward to the next time we do a live art show, maybe later in the week. Thanks a lot, and have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye.